good, y'all? Welcome back. Hey, respect, Mike. Respect. I hope my mic just saw that I tried to clearly avoid him. I think he saw it. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of that Danganronpa 2. Let's get into it. We are in the middle of a trial. Interrupted. Resume. Now, I'm ready. Y'all thought I wasn't ready last time because I was making stupid decisions within the first 15 minutes? I'm ready.
I'm Monami.
Put your belly button back in your drawers.
To say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now.
You think we believe you sound like that? We heard you. We know that's not you.
Everyone is united against despair.
I'm united against that. I'm united against that clavicle. Is the clavicle the scientific word for belly button?
That's why I'm gonna fight too.
Who are you going to fight? You get bodied every chance you get. I mean, even when you start the fight, you end up in a trash can. Going overboard, head first. Dumpster diver.
I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
Just leave that belly button out. You win the fight every time. Nobody wants to approach that.
That's basically it.
What is that? X marks the spot? What's in there? Nothing but, nothing but probably, carrots.
So
And
if
we're back.
working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Okay. I like that. Chiaki always just grounds us, right? Look at me, liking her now. She
In
bad.
the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear.
Facts.
It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Okay. Damn, this chair is like, if you can see how I'm sitting, does this look comfortable? Whoa, there we go. That's a little bit better. Let's keep going though.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
The knife that you found at the military base along with the bombs that... Okay.
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
I'm just trying to see, you know, who could potentially be a murderer here. A fatal wound with a war knife like that? Bro.
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the
That's
fatal
what I'm
wounds,
saying. Okay.
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Facts.
Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. A fatal weapon other than a spear. Torture wounds, duct tape, blood on the girl, oil lighter, piece of blue paper. WTF is that? Excuse me. Here we go. Wait a minute. No. Ooh, I forgot about this. Found it. Ooh, the poison. Wait, what does the paper have to do with anything? Now, let me read this. Found at Nagito's cottage under his bed. It's a round, thin piece of aluminum paper. That looks like it could be like, you know, them old chocolates that they used to have back in the day and you had to unravel the foil. I feel like old people especially love those specific chocolates, bro. Like what, you trust oil over paper, plastic, whatever you wrap Snickers in, huh? Okay.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
No, bro.
It's not the other wounds, right?
I don't know yet, bro. Let's hear everybody.
All those wounds.
Right.
Maybe he simply bled to death.
So I can agree with that.
There's no way he burned to death.
And I can
Was
agree
the
with
cause of
burn
death
to death.
something that cannot be seen?
Okay.
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Liquefied
Just
his
thinking
guts.
about it, that's already a horrible death.
Do I have the... If I have the poison, he might have definitely liquefied his guts. I do that sometimes too with Pepto-Bismol.
Cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Ooh, there it is. There it is. Let's go!
I agree with that. That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility.
So did I, bro. Stop sweating so much, dude. You're gonna ruin your white collard.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
Talk about it, Cat Eyes. Talk about it.
Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
Yeah, especially if it's in his room, in his fridge, with no other food items, no chips, no foiled candy, chocolates, no Snickers, bro.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
Right.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see.
Why do you know that?
You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
That's what I'm saying. What, bro?
What does that mean?
It means you do Yakuza dirt, bro. You're a beast, bro. Be proud. Aren't you a baby gangster?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Facts.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
Potentially.
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
Somebody had to pour it in bro mouth. It's one of you niggas, bro. I'm looking at everybody in here, bro.
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Okay.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
True.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
I know Chiaki didn't just hit us with a just kidding in the middle of a life or death trial. That's what I'm talking about. Like my girl, like she could never do pranks on me. Like that's a deal breaker for me. It's like pranking each other, scaring each other in the house. Like for what? For what? Just for me to get a heart attack? Never trust you again? Have horrible sleep for the following month after that? Worried about if you gonna do some weird shit to me while I'm trying to... Yes, I'm still afraid of the dark. I have a nightlight in every hallway in my house. I don't care, bro. I'm by myself, bro.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Why your suit so raggedy though? Like something about your overcoat just sucks, bro. You look like I don't know, a deacon, bro, at a church or something,
Since
dude.
we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
I'm not gonna lie. When I read the warning label, it said intended for poison use only. And she's talking about it's only intended for killing. Like, oh hell yeah! I love logic dives. Ugh. And we're back. We're back. Back in the... I almost called you Nagito, boy. Back in Haji's mind. Look at the way I slide. Look at the way I grind. Do this all the time. Whoa! Whoa! Look at the gameplay! Damn! Whoa! What state was the poison in when it affected liquid? Damn, this is just excellent gameplay. I just love it. F***ing it was wrong. Wait a minute. What do you mean? How do we know it was? Oh. Damn. I can't even look at the label anymore, but they might have mentioned it. They might have mentioned that. They might have mentioned it. I might have forgot. I'm about to look in the comment section. They all finna be hot. Hold on, let me try that again. Hold on. It was gas. I might have forgot. I'm gonna look in the comment section. They gonna be hot. I might have forgot. But who really Look at my health bar, bro. Why is that little? Is that like a blood vessel down there, like breaking or something, bro? Okay, well, it was gonna die anyway, bro. A broken blood vessel only gonna result in more blood, bro. Come on! Okay, there goes another blood vessel pop, bro. Migraine incoming. Slow down, slow down. This game wanna be, Whoa, bro! This game wanna be Cool Borders so bad, bro. I think that was the name of that. Where's the track? This raggedy ass pro club you got. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? What? Where's the through his pores option, bro? What are you talking about? He had to have breathed it into his nose, bro. You know what I mean, bro? If I get this one wrong, okay, I was about to say, like, oh gosh. Let's go, Haji. Let's go, Haji. Let's go, Haji. Ooh, big air. Big air. We're done, 2 questions.
It's all coming together.
You had the hardest logic dive the entire game for 2 questions.
Instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it.
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas
I got my degree, bro. I got my degree. I have nothing to prove to anybody, bro. So what? I messed up on the word. I got my degree. I already proved everybody wrong at one point in my life, bro.
Poison gas. Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
Right, Akane. That's what it means.
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas is because we came through second, bro. What are you talking about? The reason is because, the sprinklers cleared it out, or the fire, the smoke would have made it worse. The fire maybe drowned it out. The sprinklers probably calmed it down.
See. The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Right. We don't need to see this extra long ass
The poison
cutscene.
gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Akane, didn't you bust the door down? How come you didn't breathe any water, smoke, gas, nothing, bro? You're probably outside, waiting on the Uber Eats to arrive with your fat ass.
Well,
She loves to eat.
this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In the gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydraulics. What, bro? What are you talking about? Lolos and shit? So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
Hydraulics.
The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Right, and then the car started bouncing, right?
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
And then the car in the factory started jumping up and down. Am I missing something?
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
Watch Monokuma finally chime in.
The wounds on his body,
Oh, congrats!
the spear in his stomach. It was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Don't tell me you finna act up again, bro. We already had our beef.
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, That still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
Why would you not want everybody on the same page, Kazuichi? If somebody isn't confident, like, you realize if anybody votes other than you and you know what I'm saying, you're gone, bro. Kazuichi looked like Knuckles from Sonic Bros, bro, or whatever Sonic name is. The Hedgehog? Sonic Bros. The nigga getting old, bro. Not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Is that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Don't tell me what to wonder about. Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
The way the music dropped in this 2D. This game is just a bunch of pictures, bro. We haven't seen not one of them actually move, bro. They got the nerve to be like dropping beats, dropping bass and shit like that on me. Like, still cool though, still kind of lit though.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
An accomplice, Sonia, yeah.
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Ooh! Somebody walked it back to his room. Maybe it was in like, nah, you can't mess with the sprinklers and have gas come out, like time it like that, bro. This isn't.
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the meat on a bone. God! All I needed was just like,
crap!
I mean, zero movement the entire game, bro. Zero movement. He said I deserve to be yelled at.
I see!
I see! Let's go, bro.
Are
You're doing your thing.
The container the poison was kept in?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
Right.
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from the sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
Isn't it glass?
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible!
What, Sonia, that you just got caught? That you just got found out? You thought you had it?
I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much?
Y'all suck. This is a whack last group,
I
bro.
mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
So you're in the mood for death. Got it. Big ass piranha jaw. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
Big sneers going on right now.
He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
Let me do it, Haji. So that's the extent of your hopes. There you
So
go.
Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
You gonna disrespect the dead man, Monokuma?
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
Yeah, because it might be a traitor. Are y'all serious?
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
Or
I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
I'm saying,
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
what is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. Because the fire grenades didn't work! They killed him! We're all blackened! Whoa! Hangman's Gambit. I hate this one. Oh, wait, no. This one's cool. This one's cool. Fire! 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 Move! Sit still. Matter of fact, get out the way. Boom. Sit still. Boom. Bow. How? What? R, boom, E. Yep. Oh, I shot that one on accident. Damn it. Boom. Oh, I'm not even trying to actually score those, bro. Watch out, bro. Here we go. Ends. D's. E, give me an E. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Right now. Move. Bro, can you give me the right? I'm bodying this one, bro. Give me the right letter. Thank you. I'm gonna just freeze the ones that I know I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need this. Stay right there. So we'll do this. Can I get an N? Can an N get an N, please? Bro, let a young N get an N, please. Fuck. We don't need R's. We don't need hard R's. Grenades. Damn it, bro. Look at my health. What am I doing? Give me a D. Dang it. What's going on? E. Look at my bar of health, bro. Dude. E. End this.
I got it! I see. I got it.
I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades.
Oh, okay. He is wearing, okay, so in his logic dive, he is wearing the white shirt. It's a collared here, but in his shirt, in his mind, it's like, I don't know, a pro club.
Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
Wow.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Wow.
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Genius.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Genius.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
No, it doesn't have to be it, Haji.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but
Why are you just not telling us this? You had a whole ass 4 hours of gameplay previously to tell me you studied the grenades.
the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
The blue.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
Nope. Now when you make a new one with...
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
That's what yes sir. It's all coming together. Listen, okay, so this music, this song right here, this signifies things clicking in the membrane.
If so, then there's no mistake.
Let's get
Nagito
it.
definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Yes sir.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Let me tell you right now, Knuckles, I got you.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Right?
Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of a fire grenade were swapped with poison because of the piece of blue paper.
I can prove it with this.
Let's go.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
Yeah, that's what you that's why, bro. Bro, I want to fry you for that eye patch, but I know that's messed up, so I'm gonna let you have it.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
Coronavirus.
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
This dude wants suicide to be the answer so bad.
You're right.
Is he?
If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I need one of y'all just to keep talking, so he got another brain moment like that, brain blast.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
These song transitions are nuts, bro.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
Yes, there is. She's about to tell you. Shut up.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just
I mean, no, it's
realized
not.
it.
Like she said, I just got it wrong. She said, what did Sonia say? There is no doubt. And then she said, no. I don't know, bro.
Realized what?
Maybe English wasn't my best subject, bro. Still got the degree, though.
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
Right.
So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison?
Okay.
When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same time? Could that same moment be...
I see.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Damn! I was just joking. So we all are the Blacken? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that what I'm hearing? This might have to be the thumbnail.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
Murdered.
He didn't kill himself.
What the heck? You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Kazuichi, you act like a 14-year-old. Like, just like you don't get your way, so you just start blaming the world, bro. Like, obviously we're still going through a trial, bitch. Be quiet. You pissing me off today, bro.
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Nagito. Right, what are you talking about with that one?
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
I see!
That was also Nagito.
How many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
Okay, fair question.
I see!
Don't tell me. He...
Wanted to pin a killer on y'all. You expect nothing less from that weirdo. Don't tell me. He
set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
Why?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh?
So what does that mean for the rule book? Yo, Monokuma, speak up, bitch.
Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What?
Even from a distance, that's not the scariest face you make, but golly, that's close second, bro.
What the hell?
It's getting there.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
Still suicide, still burning up down there. Y'all already know what I'm talking about.
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
What's with this long
All the fire
delay?
grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor.
And Kazuichi, are you bowling? Are you going for a layup, bro? Finger flipping layup, bro?
Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Yo, what was that?
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Facts.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
Damn.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
So it could be any one of us.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened.
And you're saying he did that to himself?
His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out.
Found out!
After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
Okay.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
Right.
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras.
Look at him simping so hard over Miss Sonia, dude, and he's in, like, bro. So volunteer yourself, Kazuichi. Go ahead and speak up for your lady, bro.
If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
That's a fair point, though.
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever.
Hey, cousin.
I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
She boo-booing. Why are you watching her boo-boo, though? You a freaky nigga. You a freaky-ass bear.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
Over a little bit of boo-boo splatter?
How can you? You're so chill. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
He said, yes, he says.
Is giving up all we can do?
No, you volunteered. We're gonna vote soon.
No, it's too early to give up.
It's not too early to vote, though.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
How? I'm sitting here trying to think, like, how could she do this? But let's hear.
Really?
Let's go, Chiaki. Get busy.
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
Get into your bag,
I want to
Chiaki.
make sure my hunch is correct.
Okay.
Hajime, please.
You want me to go with you, or what's the deal? That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then, I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
We're already here? I answered like 3 questions. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? Boom, boom, bow. Boom, boom, bow.
Here's everything that happened
All you
in this
needed was
case.
one more? Okay, for sure. I was kind of enjoying that.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Okay. I mean, let me sit up for this, bro.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan.
Right.
Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base. Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison.
Okay.
When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence. The blue aluminum seal
I'm
on
gonna
the
speed
grenade.
this up. Try to do auto mode.
With
Too
that,
slow.
Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
Okay. Excellent writing so far.
The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
Spike did his thing with this one. I can't even be mad.
While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door.
That's right. Nagito showed up on the right there. He showed up to let everybody know, you know, you got one last chance to let me know who the traitor is, or else the bomb will go off in a minute. While he was doing that, he was setting it up. Got you.
To the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord.
Okay.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted.
Psycho.
First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally.
And he's not done yet. Golly, dude.
He propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message.
Man, who is hugged up? Them two little ball things right there on the left. Who is that? Is that me and Akane? Which one do you think I am? The bottom one.
After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain.
Okay. Got a little runny nose going.
Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades.
Nice. Shoom zoom
We then aimed
foosh.
for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
This isn't cool. Like, I need somebody to really explain why Nagito would go through all this.
This is all the information related to Nagito's
And I don't want to hear, so that we can find hope. Like, I don't want to hear that, bro. Look at what he's going through. Look at what he's putting himself through. This is like...
His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer.
Right, but like, I need a fire conclusion, bro. All this has to be worth it, because right now I'm like, bro.
At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone.
Right.
Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity. This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Same thing I'm thinking. Please say something.
Chiaki?
I know you see us looking, baby. Please say something.
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Yo, what is that little mess by your mouth, bro? Wipe that, dude.
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart.
What's that?
I want you to try to remember what that is.
You're gonna make me choose out of a list? Here it is. What? He never believed in me. He never believed in no cameras. He never believed in himself. Despair?
Damn it!
Didn't he believe in both? That's why he killed himself, because he believed in despair, bruh. Haji, stop it.
Damn it!
All right, it ain't no way he believed in him. His talent? The lucky?
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in. Okay, we know, bro. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Come on, bro. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. We don't need to see this. Okay. You really just rely on your luck? It's not just luck. I'm left with the red mark? We know, bro.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
Sorry, y'all.
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
see.
That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
and we're not ultimates.
But
As far
even
as
if
luck
we
goes-
do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
What?
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime?
You?
Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
You?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
I think she's trying to say it's me.
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Now, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. This dialogue is fire.
Who do you think is the traitor?
Why?
Hajime, please.
Why? All right. Do 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 do.
It's you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please, hold on.
Are we about to end the game? Are we about to end the game in an hour and some odd minutes, bro? I mean, I had a feeling, like y'all know I've been had a feeling that like this was gonna be the case, bro. They kind of made it obvious a few episodes ago. Especially with that speech she just did. Look at her. Nothing's changed. She's the same exact person.
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct.
Is this on some genocide jack shit, bro? Why did she get all happy about it? Yep, you're totally right. I never heard you use that type of tone with me ever.
I'm the traitor.
Whoa.
The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it. I got her panties. These panties are treacherous. Why? This is... I mean... This nonsense is... Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
That's what I'm saying. Like, she kind of reminded me of Nagito with this whole, yep, it's me. The Future Foundation sent me, Agent 354.
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
Is it one of y'all? Do you want to go home? Is it one of y'all? Look at her, proud to be a traitor. Did you even want to give me them draws? I don't want traitor panties in my pocket.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Damn.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
Are you listening?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
That's not the case, because she has been helping me solve some cases, bro, so...
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this
Oh, shit,
time.
well, yeah, there you go.
We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
Right, you had the whole time to say something.
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why is she acting like this?
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet.
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Eat your own words.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
Right, you could have kept Nagito alive.
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that?
Stop smiling.
Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Nagito, are you wearing a mask? Are you wearing a Chiaki mask?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What am I supposed to do? Show your panty draws? And be like, hey, y'all, she can't be the traitor. I smashed. Like, no. You can smash Traitor Coup and still be cool.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
You want me to prove how you're the traitor?
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem.
I love you.
Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
Stop crying.
There's no way I can do that.
Nah, y'all know I would be in there crying, especially if it was Chiaki and I was Haji. Haji just kind of like, I don't know. Chiaki got his nose wide open, bro. He could sniff a cue ball, bro. So he definitely wasn't seeing the signs. But the way she was acting, the way she wasn't showing up in certain situations, I'm like, you're a prime suspect. And maybe that's what it's gonna be. When we was up in there getting pressed by Nagito the first time with that big old explosion, where were you?
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all.
We know, Monami. We're all standing here watching.
'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
What are you talking about?
Monami?
What did I tell you about that belly button?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere.
Oh.
That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here. Is that the only way? I have to prove that they're friends?
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. Burst open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you.
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it.
Okay.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
Facts. It has some interesting stuff in there.
I don't know.
Now you don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know!
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Lit.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook!
Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Kuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Facts.
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too, so that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No. The truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
She ain't even got fingers.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Ooh!
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Damn it!
I didn't even look at the options really. Oh, right.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
I'm over here thinking we was looking at the that other book, that big ass book with all our files in it. You know, just a little brain fart. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that. That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake.
Why are you...
I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor,
Here go more bullshit dialogue.
what was all that time we spent with her?
Who cares?
Was that all a lie too?
Does it matter?
Miss Sonia.
Okay, here he go. What is that on his belt loop? Was that a microphone? What is that? A mechanic pacifier, bitch?
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you'd do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bomb without saying a word, took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
Well, let's not act like you couldn't just get a card reader off a dead body or something like
Tested it
that.
out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
How do we know it was hers?
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
How do we know it was hers?
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
Fair.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake!
Sonya, you trying so hard to keep this traitor alive, knowing damn well if we vote wrong and we vote on you or Kazuichi or Fuyuhiko or me, we're all dying. Shut up already.
Why are you saying such things?
Because we want to live.
You really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
No, but I want to live for longer than I want Chiaki to be the traitor for sure.
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor!
Monokuma, do you hear this? Do you hear this, bro? Please make an exception for the last trial, bro. Please, bro. I don't want to be here with these idiots, bro.
There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but
But then nobody will be saved.
good point. Say that louder for everybody in the back. Everybody watching from their home TVs. Is this another hangman? Oh, okay. Make your argument. Let's see what they're talking about, bro.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
Hell yeah, she is.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it!
And
Unless you
her.
know a whole lot about bombs. There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
No way, Chiaki, that bomb was fake! The only person who knew me, when I
There
tried
you
to
go.
detonate it!
That's not it.
That's not it.
That's not it. Sonya shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
That's not where I was going with that one, but sure, carry on. I'm glad it was right. I'm sitting here wondering why we not agreeing.
Monami was also there when he found out the bomb at the
wow.
military base wasn't real.
Look at that fake ass Animal Crossing Tom Nook wife looking bitch.
You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Why would you omit that, Sonya? Yo, let's vote. Throw in the blackened.
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that! Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
We're doubting you! We're doubting you! You didn't mention Monami!
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Listen to how sad this sounds. What the hell is this, bro? It's like cutting through her depression right now, bro.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Facts, facts.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Facts.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake.
Oh, word?
That someone is Monokuma.
True, true, true. Is that one of my bullets? Is that one of my bullets? Because we just read that. Yep, yes it is.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct?
Yes, he did.
He knows everything about this island.
Yep.
Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Yep.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
He said he wouldn't, but he might have told Monami. Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. I feel relieved.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
May have? Did you not just... Didn't we just...
No, he won't lie at times like this.
Okay.
You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
What is this stance? Are you squaring up about to fight me?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her?
Sonia, I will command grab cargo throw you right into that fucking vending machine. Have you...
That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is.
It does.
Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know.
Regardless, she's gonna die.
I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
Ooh, that's a fire line. That's a fire line. I'm not mad at that line. I'm not mad at that line.
That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life.
I'm not mad at that line at all. That's actually pretty dope.
So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
You can't even say nothing, can you, biddies?
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
Look at Hajime mansplaining all over Chiaki's face.
There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Damn! Whoa! Whoever wrote this chapter, bro, they was in a bag with the pen, bro.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you?
Whoa!
That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too.
Whoa!
You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this.
She a whistleblower! She a whistleblower!
But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
Oh, she's realer than real.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong.
Look at your posture and your body and your face, dude. F you.
However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
No, I don't want this anymore.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
No.
God damn it!
I don't want to vote.
Why did it end up like this?
I don't want to vote for you. Kazuichi, get your bitch ass to the vending machine. Kazuichi, die! We're gonna end it right there. Are you serious? Give me an S tier. Yo, Spike, if you don't give me S tier, bro, I think you're racist, bro. Cool, so Spike doesn't f with blacks. Got it. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. We believe in the person who's urging us forward. And we have to start walking. Golly! And believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead.
Even so.
I don't want to watch this, bro. Here go the vending machine I've been talking about. This ain't even a vending machine. This is a casino lottery slot machine, bro. I said vending machine. It's talking about a fucking coin slot. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komeda's killer, Nagito Komeda's killer is... Chiaki Nanami!
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct? The fact that Chiaki was a traitor. The fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, it means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Don't tell us that. Matter of fact, put them on one more time. Thank you. Oh, God.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it. Even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe it, right? She's like, yeah, I just told you I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner. But I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray.
well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're a whistleblower. You're right.
Why?
Now is not the time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like, if we ask why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff. Cold shoulder.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki. You will always be our friend. Even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize. God! Not fucking with this. What is this glare?
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Wow. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan! I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor! Monokuma wouldn't laugh like that, but, you know.
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all the... To form a plan that only the traitor would survive? So Chiaki... Damn! Yo, Nagito. I never really liked him like that, bro. There was always he always rubbed me the wrong way. Even when he was doing cool shit, I was always like, yeah, but you still a bitch ass nigga, bro. Cause Nagito, honestly, to me, seems like an attention whore, bro. Like just somebody that like, just like, I can't stand people like that, bro.
Nope.
It's okay. Okay. What?
Well,
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far. Had you just spoken up, you're saying. Okay. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Just like that, I'm like, okay, well, Nagito, I understand what you was doing now, but why would you kill us all? Because the traitor didn't give up. The traitor is the one you was trying to weed out. You was gonna let the traitor live? If the traitor didn't come forward, he gets a right, or he or she gets a right to live? Chiaki is the real hero.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? Jeez. I wonder where you got your personality from.
perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big... sorry. Maybe our dad and our big brother. Don't you think? What?
Hey, come on now.
Hey, don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
It's Teru Teru right here. That's Teru Teru right there, bro. Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else. Even if I know it's a fight, I cannot win.
Hi-ya!
What?
Huh?
Retaliate? What is she talking about, y'all? What the fuck is this?
Will no longer let you do as you please.
So Monokuma, right? When Monokuma wants to beat your ass, he hits you with jabs, jab lock combos, forward smashes, down airs, cargo throws to down throws, like back airs straight to the fucking blast zone trash can, and you hit him with a big spoon. Do you know how good it feels to be a little spoon sometimes? This is the opposite of beating ass. He might be getting horny a little bit. Wait a minute, that's your brother? I'm sorry. That's not even her real brother, bro, so.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
Man, you know what she doing, bro.
As they say, we shall die together.
Are you gonna power bomb? Bro, what is your plan here? What was that? What move was that? Did you just do a magic burst? She's self-destructed.
What'd you say?
What is going on? What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, died.
No.
I'm not dead. That's not the bad one though. Wow! A new one fucking came out! Phew, man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died. Monami killed herself. Dum 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 ass. Dum 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 ass. Dum 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 dum.
I can't lose.
Oh shit! It was a two-stock game. It was a two-stock game.
That's...
Hey, wait.
without you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
That's the most move when we get in the game. In this shit right here, the pop-up. Hey, not yet. Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all gonna be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course. I'm doing it so you all be destroyed. I will be the one.
To protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life!
Monami, you...
Hey!
Damn!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come all out all at once!
Ooh, how exciting!
How many? Not that much. Just around 10,000 and 10 to the 60th power, which would then be 6,000? I don't know, bro. It's been a long time, bro. Huh? What did you say?
What?
1 million. I said 1,000, bro. 6,000. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead 10 to the 50s again, 10 to the 50, and then 10 to the. That's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad!
Except, I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility. Bro.
That's wrong.
What? Those are just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you just say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic.
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on. If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense. We won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me. They're not gonna call this magic or something. This is Spike's way of saying, bro, we're running out of straws here, bro. Like, I know. That's hit Spike writing that in the game lets me know Spike is like, this is getting ridiculous now. Yet here we are. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60th power? There's only one of you, Monami. You don't have to say anything, I know. Let's see. You just have 10 more left, right? I know everything! I am the conqueror of the new world!
I can't lose.
I won't give up. Even if I have no chance of winning,
It's okay, Monami.
Huh?
Well,
It's not about giving up, you know?
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone. And leave the rest to them. But... Bro, how did this shit reset back? Whatever.
Right?
Damn it.
What the hell is going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
Please listen.
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations?
Damn it!
Okay, that's it! Let's just leave that talk for later. Because the punishment time's gonna start! Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait? That is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I Chiaki, hurry, put these on real quick.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that,
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment. Special bleeding service.
The ultimate gamer too, bro. Ah, for Monami too.
Huh?
Damn, he about to body Monami right now too? Why even Monami? 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore. Also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that?
Hmm.
It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher.
Whatever.
There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you.
Look at how fire she looks, bro. Bro. This shit sucks balls, bro. Oh my gosh. Monami, you can kick rocks.
It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
They really trying to make this happy, like we're supposed to be okay with this.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Fuck is this, Minecraft? A tank, bro? That's not even a real Tetris piece on the right. This nigga got, that's not even a real piece. Oh my gosh. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my entire body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. I couldn't even tell her, thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise! As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too!
Phew!
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean?
Now
that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island.
I shall now present...
Yep! Congratulations! With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who've survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? I feel like we bodied Monokuma in the first game. There's no way it's about to end right now. Ain't no way he's just about to let us walk out of school like... What do you mean? There's still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it! What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said U5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there's still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left.
You.
Are you planning to make a... Shut up, Akane.
Stupid fool.
Don't stay quiet. Say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation. So what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
no.
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. I had a feeling. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles. Pieces of shit.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
Huh? A new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden.
yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Oh, he does laugh like that. Okay. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going. Forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really gonna end? And what is everything anyway? How far and how much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything gonna end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that. If we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. Ooh, for real? At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Eight hours, 9 hours. It looked like it's about to go off in the morning. I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. And because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right. It's the last day, according to Monokuma. Suddenly, my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. You know what he said, bro. I'm not gonna do that. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to... Usually when shit like this happens, jump scare incoming. Almost got me. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to... I rushed out of the... Despacito. What is this, Doki Doki literature, bro? When I left out the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Ah, Hajime. Good timing. That's exactly how I'm gonna know if it's my girl or not. I gotta know her scent. It's pheromones. It's pheromones. Good timing. What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? What are you doing here after the class trial? We all saw you get bodied in Tetris 99. You came in last. Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it. The restaurant. Bro, what are we doing? Bro, what do you think oh, the restaurant inside. I'm thinking of the restaurant with the, where we was meeting up for the pool party. I mean, the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wait a minute, he gotta be dreaming this, cause it's like, y'all saw he couldn't even walk out his room. It was glitching, falling apart like a bad glued together puzzle, bro.
Yo!
Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
What the heck are you doing here, my guy? Another real one. You might have been seanced by that, whatever that is in the bag, bro. Damn, I haven't done this dude's voice in a minute. A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of casuality guiding you. Huh? What's up, Gundam? Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that. Ladies, beware. When you get an eggplant like this, he might beat your ass.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would? Can we get back to the message? Damn, this nigga didn't even get 3 sentences out before we started talking about it. Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it. It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer. And he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? We got Big Bone Kuya back in the building? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. Damn! My heart can't take it. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believed in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm gonna speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean, what the f is that? Bro, did y'all hear that? No sir, no sir. I look like Toad in this, bro, from Mario Kingdom. Bro, if you don't get like a little, there you go, a little painter swoop going. Get a little painter swoop going. This looks like nothing but grandma. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth, although... And so, I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself, and we can tell you still... Bro! Check the web for details. But now that I know that truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to an unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... seriously pissing me off. Hell and ice to Ant believe something. Ooh, like this was only $102. Happy. What? Jeez. What a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But it's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle on the ground. Fuck, I don't even know what that says, bro.
Well,
normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami, but that has nothing to do with me. You guys will still think you're not gonna die or something. Stop it, don't. This is a complete ripoff of Doki Doki, bro. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. Leon? Leon? Bro, y'all remember from Danganronpa 1, bro? Behind Sayuka, bro? Hey, bro! 11037, bro. Put that in the mirror, bro. That's Leon, bro. That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. Are we about to connect to the first game in the next chapter, bro? That would be a fire, bro. That shit would kind of feel like Endgame, bro. You have to use that You have to use that to enter the specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished.
I
believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. Okay, bro, you're the protagonist, bro. You're the best, bro. Congrats. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Did this nigga just call himself? Bro, the ultimate hope. That makes me think of what's the dude from the first game name? Makoto a little bit, didn't it? This was Nagito's final message. Wait a minute, bro. This next chapter might be dumb, crazy, stupid, dumb, crazy. That number Nagito said was the password. My hero? Oh my God. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go. Are we for real? Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. Bro, if you don't fast travel, somehow it is quite nerve-wracking. Bro, what is going on? How are people just popping up from the dead, glitching back into the game, and everybody's cool with it? I'm waiting on I almost called this dude Majima. What is his name? Hajime? I'm waiting on him to wake up. He has to be dreaming. Nervous sweat. Nervous. Okay. Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? He's back in his normal form. There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right. It's our last chance to get inside. Mikan? I don't even know what your voice. I'm just starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks.
Nah, if you're gonna let anybody out, but when I do it in the temple, I'm gonna give you with me.
Dumbass.
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
I don't remember your voice either, Pico Pico. You was a fucking genius the way you got out this game, bro. I don't know how we caught you, to be honest. You did your thing, but still got bodied. I'm better than you. I don't remember her voice though. It's going to be all right. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Damn! Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up.
The hell, don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this. Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Boogie, baby!
What?
What was that? Whatever. Nah, you didn't have to go out like that. Did you? Somebody in the afterlife had to have shown you Old Spice, Degree, what's the other one? I told her that you only understood Piggy Talk. I said, you're so cool in Piggy Talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
The password, please. Yeah, I know. 11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. Whoa, bro. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. The hell is all this, bro?
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
The vibe is way different than the one before. I think I'm doing his voice justice.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
What? Something's wrong? What is this, bro? What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... What is going on, y'all? This world... We ran out of time anyway? Wait a minute, did we just win? Did we just leave? We just won from some random ass... What happened just now? What was I witnessing, bro? got her backpack, bro. Chapter 0? Who's pooting, bro? Golly. Nah, bro, we gotta save all that gas for next time, y'all. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. Shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. Every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I can stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun. So I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among what is this word? Irregularities won't be that difficult. How boring. I don't want to watch this anymore. Nope. We're out. Too much fire, bruh. No, sir. Whoa, what a freaking episode of Dangan, y'all. Wow, that one, honestly, bro. And what's funny is y'all in the comment section kept telling me the last trial is gonna be the best one. We saw there was a trial ground. There's still one more trial to go. That's not what y'all was talking about? That had to be what y'all meant, bro. That was insane, bro. Because I knew it had to be either, in my mind, I was like, it has to be Chiaki or Kazuichi. Chiaki, because that's the one that they don't want you to expect. But the fact that, like, y'all noticed, bro, I was calling, why wasn't she here when Nagito blew up the restaurant? Why was she acting weird when it came to us busting in that first time into the warehouse and trying to save Nagito? She was still acting weird. She was standing outside the factory. We're all inside. She's slapping her handbook down first to try and stop the bomb in the truck. Like, she was just doing a lot of things that if you've played the first game, you already know, like, okay, they're throwing, if you played any of this, you already know they're gonna throw some twists in there. So I was already suspecting that. But Nagito with the suicide thing to try and trap us is sick. Sick and twisted, bro. I'm freaking out, man. And then we start the next chapter and we see Nagito is in like a room with me, talking to me. I'm kind of hyped to play this next chapter, bro. This is turning out excellently, bro. Excellent. I'm enjoying myself. With that being said, I hope that y'all enjoyed it as well. Make sure you slap a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new. We're almost done with the game. Clearly, chapter 0. Not even 6. Chapter 0, bro. Love y'all. See you in the next one. Peace. R.I.P. Chiaki, bro. I might have to get her backpack. I don't know. Let me see real quick. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She got a place. She got a place on the shelf right here. I love you, girl. Bye, y'all. What's good, y'all? Welcome back, to another episode of that Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. We are almost done with the fucking game. It says end. Almost. Chapter 0. Interesting. Who pooted? Bro, is that the elevator? That's Nekamaru. That sounds... Golly, bro. I got you. Splash. 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 It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, It was shaking from side to side. I thought you was talking about my booty, right? Ugh. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun. So I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. This for sure ain't Hajime. I think we know who this is though. Yeah, we already seen you, bro. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you were having fun. So that's what I assumed. Bro, you do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now. Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The over-familiar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. What are we talking about? Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Oh, I'm definitely not Haji with this one, bro. He don't even talk this like bold, bro. This isn't even bold. I really don't know how to describe it. So that's your talent then. What a boring talent. I feel like I might be Kuya a little bit. I'm feeling Kuya right now, bro. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, it's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess? Huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Oh, they're just arriving there. Huh. But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? And how did you end up here? How boring. Sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Message. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to try to drag them down to their level. Preach it, stranger. Whoever this is, talk your shit. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. That, yo, we gonna evolve. We gonna evolve over here, bro. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. They spitting right now. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world. Not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Maybe I'm talking to the head, maybe I'm the headmaster and this is why I'm starting the killing game? Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well. Using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Yuck. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? Look at his fingernails. What you got going, bro? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much. Hate? Then explain your hand. Ah, this? The end of that bandage. It's a woman's hand, right? Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm like, bro, you looking kind of, I don't know. In the hand, you looking kind of good, but then like, it's like, damn, connected to Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. It's not my hand after all. Oh, I don't know how to say that line. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see. So you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that, Wait, huh? Do I hate her? That's strange. Huh? Look out the window. We're finally here. Bro, what was he just talking? You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's gonna happen on that island once we get there. What's gonna happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you're boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. I'm about to just start going in on niggas like this. Like, you're just boring to me, bro. Goodbye, bro. You really don't play along, do you? Leave, you're boring. Chapter ended. Heading to the school trip. Interesting. Hajime Haniga, we are back in the main character's shoes. I don't know whose voice that was. I really think it was Kuya. Because he did say he couldn't participate this time and he was the first person to get killed. That's just my guess. Huh? What is this? It's probably Haji waking up right now. On the beach. What the hell? It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to eat? I'm lost. Where's my friends? Interesting. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else, and I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Show yourself. Show yourself. There it is.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
I get the feeling we're about to see characters from the first game. Did he say what I think he just said? Yeah, he definitely said that. He said, welcome to Hope Speak Academy. But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? And not just that, what is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Okay, so yeah, I'm getting the vibe that maybe we got thrown into the first game again. Damn, I should have clicked on yep. Look at where we are, y'all. Oh my gosh. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right. That's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. Because what I'm imagining happen is maybe this game, Dangan 2, is a prequel to what happened in the first game, but that wouldn't make sense. Because why would Kuya hint that like this has already happened to him before? Damn, they not letting me go through no. Oh wow, bro. The gymnasium is here, right? All right, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not gonna cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. Who's there? What? I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. Where my people at? Where my people at? Where my people at? Nobody's here. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Oh, wow. Dang, these are my people. Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement and came here too? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something.
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to long-awaited Hope Speak Academy?
Why, you...
Return? Hold up, bro. What you talking about, bro? You... Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
What a shock! I just told you guys, this is Hope Speak Academy!
Of course not.
Excuse me. Excuse me. There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Speak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway. What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Speak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that? I don't believe it. Splash Nekamara, we heard you all through the intro, bro. God, what y'all think his boo-boo smell like? I'm gonna tell you right now. It smelled like oil spill. It smelled like that shit in Super Mario Sunshine. You know how he was cleaning up the entire island? That's Nekamara doo-doo. Imagination. But of course, it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for. But what do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope Speak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic. Nostalgic? Why is he acting like we've been here before, bro?
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone?
Don't fuck with me!
Enough with this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means I made this Hope Speak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean between?
Hey!
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my! Are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good. Very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then, what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure about this?
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't even arrived yet. Ooh. Bro. A little itchy neck. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
damn it!
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope Speak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey!
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I didn't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? Thumbnail, This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? If you don't get back, I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only human worthy of becoming Hope possesses amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blind, or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? He stunned me with his facts. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. Damn. You see how he just remembered that though? I'm pretty sure Haji don't remember nobody else saying nothing good about him, but he remembered that. Haji, fix your memory, bro. Fuck that nigga Nagi, bro. Fix your memory. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard.
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry. It's nothing. Damn, that nigga Nagi hurt Haji in his soul, didn't he? God, I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit. Which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we were really tricked by Monokuma?
However...
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No. Even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right!
I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. And about Hope's Peak Academy. About ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just get back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island. If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes! He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan about how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. And he should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
all right!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. But if we had stopped at a green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead, and I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the
Excuse me?
gymnasium. I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow, then left the
Oh
gymnasium.
my.
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia!
please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more, and it's gonna end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual, peaceful, everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. All right. Let's get it cracking. Is that on? Oh, let's get it, boy. Excellent start. An excellent
I
start.
knew you could do it.
The Matrix version? 694 coins. What am I going to spend them on, bro? Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. What did you find, girl? This hallway. There is a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? Or is this sex so good I shouldn't have to fuck for free? Man, they taking us through a blast through the past right now, bro. Golly. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. Bro, here I was thinking we beat the game, bro. I'm like, what is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, The History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. I'm trying to read that. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Here he is. Let's start with history. Wait, what? Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Oh, lit. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. HPA isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, HPA has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. Bro, the expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only care about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and begin further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of HPA. HPA was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of the manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of HPA. These names are so melodramatic, there's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the name, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. A department was only built to collect money? I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
but hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah! The thing that's weird! It's you, of course! Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that. Oh, but you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So, I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say? Nigga just roasting me.
By the way,
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, and so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I'd know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student. Damn it. What the heck? This is just gonna be a real will test for Hajime right now, I'm seeing. That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, they could have, there could have been a mini game here. Wait, what am I saying? Did Spike just admit that he rushed this game? There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's interesting, bro. Wow. All right. I think there was a laboratory on this floor too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there you go. Oh shit. What's up, my boy?
What's going on?
This hallway. It's kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. I'm going crazy, aren't I? Yeah, bro, you lost it, bro. Get your marbles. Whoa, pause. All right, I just came from in here. Damn it. Uh-oh, another manga. Is that Ryu on the cover, bro? Who the fuck is that? This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Host People. Huh? Wasn't the tragedy of HPA mentioned in that other manga too? It's why HPA went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? I like how he just dives right in this time. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy of HPA. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of HPA occurred at HPA. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. HPA used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of HPA Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. Is that supposed to be him right there? However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. A student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded HPA's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of HPA, Damn, Izuru, you got busy and got people pissed, bro. Revolution, bro. Civil war and shit, bro. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that will be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at HPA. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Why? Why did you have to do that to me? Unnecessary. Take it back right now. Damn it. He always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd give me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. And what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Oh, we got one more trial. They giving me truth bullets? Shit, I should have known there was another trial when it said investigation, but anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage? Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. We out. The biolab. Hell yeah! Yeah, do y'all see that picture? What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Boom, look at this terrifying cover. Yuck, bro. There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. Bro, give me text. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for the principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using HPA's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, to spread despair. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Despair. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family. Look at Monokuma hiding underneath the desk. I see you down there, bitch. My friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough. What is this messed up manga, bro? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world. But for you not to remember that. Such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it. There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see. So that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps. No. It's definitely it. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of HPA? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings were involved and connected to them as well? Or are the killings we are involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Bro, let me get that Monokuma real quick. Oh, you're a dick. That was a close one. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Back inside to collect that last one? Got me twisted, bro. Be quiet. Rub your arms up and down. Warm up. Come here. Exactly. Quit hiding.
I've been found.
Get out my ear. Bro, I didn't even mean to click that, bro. All right, so I'm assuming since the last place that's left is this bad boy, no. We've been to the dojo, we've been to classroom 1A. Let's try 5B, I mean 5A, that's what I meant to say. Here we go, 5B, let's get it. Give me another manga, give me another, ooh. I should just ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't even see him. You know I can't do that, bro.
Hiya.
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasantly well? You're pleasantly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? Should have done that from the beginning, bro. I didn't want to read your funky ass manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What do you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. What? Surprise! It's about the ultimate despair. Huh? Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days.
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. High school girl?
yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima? Whoa! As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me!
But hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? Doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly helpless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell is this nigga talking about, bro? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair. All in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of HPA? Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded, Hajime. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima is already dead. Huh? Do you care to talk about it, bro? Hey, Fuyuhiko. Is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
Huh?
What? You didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we were involved in. They were killings that happened, As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
like...
It turns out that killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students in Hope Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of HPA, and she took away their memories? That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
So,
The students of HPA are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. Move! No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind this? Are there followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we are involved in resemble that killing school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but An imitation is just that. An imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hope's Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Okay, KSL has been added. Okay, Ultimate Despair has been added. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, now I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character out. You're not making sense again.
well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside.
Yeah!
I'll raise them flags like crazy. I'm out. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No. I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Akane, hey! Hey! Alright. Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Yeah, I was just running down the hall. Hey, Akane, hey, you don't... Huh? What do you mean, who?
So,
I don't know. It's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about that main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Bro, if you don't... I barely remember this room. Why is there a floating tombstone? This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved: to combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in the human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. What about this? What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by Ultimate Despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko Enoshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if there are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, We have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside of Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. It's starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. Alright. They were founded by the graduates of HPA and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Enoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's a research facility. If there really is a research facility on the island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Alright, let's keep exploring. That almost scared me, them big blobs on the screen, bro. Teacher's lounge, let's do it. This feels different from a classroom. Maybe. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well,
more importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already, damn. Now we're just looking for floating emails, bruh. What the f? There are letters floating in the air like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though you have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy is not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. It's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. I'm not even gonna sit. Oh my god, I gotta talk to you, my nigga.
This is bad. I mean...
What if something happens to me when Miss Sonia isn't looking? This guy is so useless sometimes. I know I see you here in your little Matrix, bitch. There you go. There you go.
Serious?
Yep, you got caught. You got caught. You busted. Ooh, this is so. Ooh, is that George Washington? Ooh. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. That's everybody from this class. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Saionji is written on there. What is his newspaper? Damn, is that her as an adult? What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew got clobbered. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It's pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure, it's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean?
Huh?
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Sayonji right here. Then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Sayonji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko. Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Regardless, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in the newspaper, is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it so messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
It better not have anything to do with time travel. There's still some shit to look at. Who is that? An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I think that's the headmaster, ain't it? From the first game? I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says Izuru Kamukura, the founder of HPA. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Why are they talking about this dude bodied everybody, bro? Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime! You shall now go on to the next stage. Next stage? New floor, huh? Brand new floor, just hopped in. I got options. I can bet. Damn it, not again. The hallway is different from last time. I guess when the flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. Well, you guys, I'm actually going to stop the recording right there. We will finish the last floor. Interesting return to Danganronpa 1. I thought for sure I might see some people, but we're learning a lot. But what we're learning contradicts what I'm finding in the clues. It's like Monokuma wrote a book full of lies and then said, everything I'm telling you is true. So maybe I gotta listen to what he's saying, but he ain't really saying shit. I'm just finding it out on my own. Damn, who could the despairs be? If we're all working together now. Nagito, I'm looking at you crazy right now, bro. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe if you are new. Love y'all. See you in the next one. Peace.